morning.
Yo. All right. We freaking made it. Get my Discord post, then we'll be all set to jet. Right. Good morning. Welcome to the Tuesday show. Welcome in Coral Island enthusiast, farming enthusiast. Well, maybe some of y'all are just highly in descent enthusiasts. Welcome to the broadcast. Ham Labs first in the chat. We love to see it, my dude. A new contender enters the arena. Kyle Ecstasy hitting us with 26 months. Dropping that primer on us. Thank you so much, my dude. Yuki B Games, Chell Dog, Chiquita, Tina the Accountant. Welcome in, Fari. Welcome to the show. We got foes in the house, Simcetera. Welcome to the broadcast, Pumpakin, Oodle Doodle. Happy Coral Island Day. That's right, my dude. Happy Coral Island Day. What's up, Gaming and Daryl? Welcome to the broadcast. We'll see you when you get back. Well, never mind. Enjoy your lurk and enjoy your walk. Appreciate you, dude. Welcome in, Vitans. Welcome in, Feliciano. Hey, welcome back, dude. Good to see ya. What's up, homie? Welcome to the show, Feliciano. We got Titus in the house. We got Summer Lux blessing us with the best gif on Twitch. There it is.
Happy Tuesday, smiley face.
There it is. Yo, Titus, taco emo wise. Shut up with that title. We got Kita Bonita, Kira Miss, Chicken Tendos, yo, Ebony Bow. Welcome to the show. Contemplate. Hope you're feeling good. Breeze in the house. Enjoy those lurks. Tina the Accountant, Meg Petrowski. Welcome back, V Cat. Kiki the Chibi. We made it to the bottom. Now we're here, baby. How we doing this morning, fam? It's good to see ya. Holy heck. We're ready to lock in here to a wonderful day of content. But before we do that, we might got to go ahead and run that intro real quick. Have to go run that intro real quick. Boo, 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 doo, boo, 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 doo, boo. Welcome in, Mary 948. Welcome in, Fairy Godmother. Welcome to the broadcast. I'll read your joke when I get it right back. All right, there it is, dude, and it's official. The Tuesday show has begun. I don't know. I'm just throwing show after days of weeks at this point. Welcome to the broadcast today on a lovely February 6th. Good to see y'all here today. Appreciate y'all tuning in. We're going to play some Coral Island. As the title suggests, the Stardew Valley 1.6 waiting room. You know what the deal is. You know why we're here. You know what the deal is, Chad. You know why we're here. Hold on. I got to wait for this beat to kick in. All right, now I can talk. I need that, and I need that, or I can't even think. Joke of the day: females have such a hard time in the postal service because it's mostly a male-dominated industry. Now, this is epic. Yo, welcome in, Nerdy Nurse. Good to see you today. Drunken Irish. No, we do not have a release date for 1.6, which is why we are in the waiting room. Got you, Tina. What up, Taco King? Taco, welcome to the broadcast. Welcome in, Runa Silvertongue. Kira Mist, I see you cat jamming, baby. Chell Dog cat jamming, baby. Welcome to the broadcast, fam. Happy freaking Tuesday. And I hope y'all are feeling good today. We had a wonderful broadcast yesterday. It was fly. It was as fly as possible. It was great. We also made the announcement of the Animal Crossing Marathon. It's locked in. February 19th, the fun begins. You're definitely going to want to be here for it. We also do have our HGG Day celebration that we'll be doing February 26th. So the second half of February is starting to become quite stacked. Quite freaking stacked, dude. And I'm pretty excited, man. We're going to go into so much content as we roll into the second half of February, to the point to where I'm almost like making a point to just like chill these next 2 weeks. Like I'm just gonna chill these now. I'm just gonna like take a deep breath these next 2 weeks, and I'm just gonna chill because I know that once we get to February 19th, we're gonna be going in. We're gonna be going in on some content, baby. I'm real stoked and I'm real excited. So yesterday we had a lot of electric energy around it, the announcement for the marathon, and I'm pretty stoked about it. Welcome in, Damico. Good to see you today. Welcome to the broadcast. We're already starting with chapstick, dude, and it's 8:17 in the morning. You know it's gonna be an awkward day when the chapstick comes rolling in. Yo, what up, Bookie Proud Mama? You're in here bright and early today. What's up? Welcome in. Don't forget about Hata Pata. Dude, if I'm in the mood, I'm gonna play some later today. If I'm in the mood for it, we'll play some after Coral Island here. But we have a night stream tonight, so we might not be around that long. We'll have to wait and see. I'm gonna go for our average here this morning, as I always try to. And then we got to come back tonight for some variety. And I don't know what I want to play tonight. I could do so many things. I could play some more Palia. I could play some Pal World, which I have been wanting to showcase my Pal World save file on the stream. I'm always in the mood for more Animal Crossing. That's the troublesome part of variety, is just how overwhelming the possibilities are. So we'll be playing some games tonight here at 6 p.m. Eastern. I know Prince of Persia because I don't like playing games in different time slots, because that's jarring to those trying to follow the playthrough. So no, I don't like doing a playthrough in the morning and then moving it to nighttime, because that's a very jarring. Does that make sense, Oz? Like, I don't feel like that's fair to those who are actually interested in following the Prince of Persia playthrough to randomly just decide to do it at 6 p.m. instead of 8 a.m. I feel like that's just not fair to those actually interested in the playthrough. So if there's one thing I never do with my content, is I never do that. I never go from like morning to night with the same game. I feel like you got to keep them in one or the other time slot. So you'll have to wait for Thursday for Prince of Persia. Thursday morning, 8 a.m. We'll be grinding again. And dude, we've made some progress in that playthrough. I'm not sure if you saw last week's Thursday and Friday episode, but man, is Prince of Persia getting good. I fought like what felt like the boss of the game just to get thrown back in to do more. And I'm like, dude, this game is getting crazy, dude. I'm having a lot of fun with Prince of Persia. I'm having way too much fun with that game, dude. It's just so well put together. It's just so well put together, dude. Yo, foes, good morning. Good morning, foes. They said today's goal is to try to drink at least 1 liter of water. Help. Don't go drowning yourself now, foes. You take it easy, dude. You take it easy, dude. Welcome in. No 1.6 today, y'all. I'm just in the waiting room, the perpetual waiting room. We don't even have a release date for 1.6, but I hope and pray that it comes eventually. Yo, welcome in here, that cozy gaming girl. Welcome in here, Shelby. Yo, how are you today, Shelby? Yo, welcome to the show, and thank you, Drunken Irish, for welcoming the fam in here, dude. Yo, thank you so much, dude. What's up, Retro Junk? Good to see you today, homie, and welcome to the broadcast. Raven Queen says, so I downloaded Palia for the first time on my Switch last night. I'm excited to play it. Nice. First timer. We got a first time Palian, dude. Palia is a lot of fun. Palia is a lot of fun. Me waiting for Haunted Chocolatier too. Yeah, man, same, man. Honestly, I'm more excited for Chocolatier than I am for more Stardew. Just due to how much Stardew I've played. You know what I mean, Meg? Like, as much as I love Stardew, and I'm gonna love 1.6, I'm like honestly more excited for Haunted Chocolatier, like, because it's like a whole new experience, right? Yo, good morning, Fancy Mom. Yo, good morning, Stranger Gamer. Good to see you today, Stranger. Welcome to the broadcast. Seeing you play Prince of Persia made me buy and start playing it. Normally, I wouldn't play that type of game, but it's really fun. Oz, may I ask how far along you are in your playthrough? Yeah, dude, I'm really happy to hear that. That makes me super proud, because it is a really good game. It's really put together. There's a bunch of really nice, accessible, casual options to make the game super fun and less like difficult. I think it's so well put together. What does waiting room mean? What's a waiting room? You know, conceptually, it's a room where you wait for things, and that's what we're doing. Waiting for Stardew 1.6, like rabid dogs waiting for their dinner to be served. Just give me a scrap, give me anything, concerned date, give me a morsel, please. Give me some drippings from the grill, something, while I salivate. You're at the sewers? Nice, dude. I read that as Prince of Bebsy. Listen, we're not sponsored. We have to Prince of Bepsi. What's up, Kazillabra? Yo, welcome to the broadcast today. You're excited for PS5 is coming, Coral Island? Yeah. Coral Island's available on everything but Switch, I think. So I've heard it's okay on the PS5. There's like a couple of bugs, but I think they've been ironed out. It's sure to be a good time, Kaza. I'm not sure. Kaza Libra, maybe. I'm not sure if you've played it yet. It sounds like you might not have played it yet. It's a lot of fun. We're about to be showcasing some of it, so stick with me here. You need to tell me how to pronounce your name. Oh, okay. So, oh wait, welcome in, Miss Porkel. Yo, that was the raid. That was our raid recipient yesterday. Yo, Hardy welcomes in the chat, dude. Hey, yo, Hardy out welcomes. What's up, Miss Morkel? Can I call you that? Is that all right, Miss Morkel? I'm Hylian descent. Now, for years, the internet argued that it could be Hylian descent, Hylian or Hylian. This was like a battle on the internet, and it finally was squelched with Breath of the Wild when they finally came out and properly said the word. And ever since then, it's been confirmed that you pronounce the word as Hylian. It is Hylian descent. Hylian is not a thing. Hylian, I think not. Break. Need to focus on a work call for a second. Hey, no worries. No worries. Thanks for popping in this morning. It's cool to see you in here. Cool to see you on the other side. That boss fight not being the end threw me off too. Wrapped up the game last night. Ooh. Titus, can I ask without spoilers how much more game there is after that fight? Like, is that fight... It feels like that fight is 2/3 through the game. I don't think it's half. And I don't think it's anything less than half. I think we're probably around 2/3 through the game if I don't plan on 100%ing, I think, right? Like, maybe... I don't know. Like, if you can confirm without spoiling, that would be cool. I'm kind of curious. Yeah, Neanderthal. This was like an age-old battle apparently on the internet. I found out when I was trying to figure out what the proper way to say it was for myself. Yeah. People used to call it Hylian. I don't know, but it's always been Hylian for me. I feel so behind in the times. I just started Stardew this past weekend in Coral Island. Oh, dude, honestly, Drunken Irish, that's the thing though. Being behind the times just means you're getting the better overall experience, because Stardew is never been better, and they're just about to update it here in some foreseeable future. We don't have a release date, and Coral Island is better than it's ever been, and it's constantly being improved. So like, in all reality, like, even though you might be a little behind on some of these titles, you're actually playing the best era of both games. So I think you're in a better position. I think you're ready to munch on two of the best games of all time, and in their like best states so far, right? Like, so I think you got the better deal, in my opinion. Whereas like a lot of us, we played Stardew Valley 5-6 years ago. Then we played it again when it got updated. Then we played it again when it got updated. Then we played it again when it got updated. Now, we got a lot of gameplay out of it, but the truth is like, nothing beats that first playthrough of a game. And when the first playthrough of the game is a full, massive experience, it's always going to be better than maybe like the first, like, I'm almost making it sound like Stardew 6 years ago was a bad game. And I just want to jump in front of that real quick and make it very clear that Stardew 5-6 years ago was a phenomenal experience. But I think Stardew now is a way better experience. And that's all I'm trying to say. So if I had more experience with farming simulators, I'd play on 1.6, but still probably going to try Coral Island first. I think Coral Island's a good starting point. Yeah. Yo, what's up, Indie Sweets? Good morning, dude. Welcome to the show. You look great. How are you feeling? Thank you, dude. I'm feeling good today, man. Thank you so much, Indie Sweets. Yesterday's AC announcement should be on Discord, right? Oh, it's !marathon, and you can use that command in the Discord as well. You are right, though. I never actually made the post in the Discord, so thank you for saying something. I should probably make a big post and a big event and everything. I just haven't gotten to it yet. So yeah, no, it's not there yet, but here is the announcement right here if you missed it. There you go. It's the announcement of the Animal Crossing Marathon. I did leak this because I'm so excited about it. I leaked it like multiple times, specifically the past weekend. But the truth is that it was still exciting enough to make an announcement about for those who don't frequent my content every day. So I wanted to drop I wanted to make it kind of a bigger deal. So, but yeah, the announcement is our official Animal Crossing Marathon has been set. There's a date and that's going to start it. It'll go from February 19th all the way into March, into the end of March and the start of April. So going to be pretty exciting. We'll be playing plenty of other games as well, but Animal Crossing will be the focus. We do not have a date for Stardew Valley update 1.6. No date, sadly, which is why I'm sitting here waiting, drooling, hoping, praying that we get a date soon. I hope, dude. Yo, good morning, Bookworm Maya. What's up, Momo Cat? Welcome to the broadcast. Welcome to the show. Welcome to the stream. What's up, Snippy Mist as well? L Happy. Your TTS still says Hillian out here confusing people. I know, dude. Freaking TTS, dude. Yeah. Concerned Ape even said it might be best to start a new save file. Right. Which we will be doing for sure, Shelby. The only thing close to a date was when he confirmed we'll get it this year. Correct. Which I think it'll be the first half of the year. I think that's guaranteed in my mind. I don't see why we're going to be waiting much longer than like May for 1.6. I have no clue. And this is completely based out of pure speculation. But I don't see us waiting longer than like May. Yeah, like no way. I don't think so. He said it was in the polishing phase. He said it was in the bug fixing phase. So I think it comes to PC like April or May, the latest. And it comes to Switch and everything else a month after that, the latest. There could be a 2-week to a month delay for the Switch release though, which sucks a little bit, but it is what it is. He's got his Animal Crossing polishing cloth. Yo, what's up, Starling? Good to see you today. What up, an off day? Yo, happy Taco Tuesday, baby. HDez howdies to you. Let me hit you with an HDez howdy real quick. Got you, baby. Yo, welcome in, Random. Yo, good to see you, buddy. How are you today? Good morning. After looking at the timeline for the last update, I predict April. Yeah. I think we got it coming here relatively soon. My hope is that 1.6 drops right when I'm done with the Animal Crossing Marathon, so that I can go straight from the Animal Crossing Marathon and then drown myself into Stardew Valley. Now, doesn't that sound like the best timeline? Yeah, right? I hope. Like, that's my hope personally, is that we can just focus on Animal Crossing and the variety we're already doing. You know, Coral Island, Zelda's returning this Friday. If you haven't checked out the schedule, you might want to. That's right, the Return to Hyrule this Friday. You know, we have Pokemon rotating right now, Palia, right? We have a decent amount of variety right now. We have Prince of Persia. I would like to keep going with that. Maybe get back to Stray if we can. Maybe check out more One Lonely Outpost. So it's like, my hope is that I can keep doing my thing into the end of March, because like Stardew will take over for a bit, you know, like we are Stardew heads here, so so I hope, but you know, things aren't, I respect that not everything is going to be designed around my stream schedule. So if Stardew comes, and we will do what we need to do. Yeah. Pikmin 4 and Wonder, right? Honestly, I have so many little scraps and loose ends to clean up that I'm kind of hoping to focus the next 2 weeks on it. Tears of the Kingdom returns this Friday. Yeah. And it does say it on the schedule, not to point that out to be rude, just to make it clear. It does kind of show like Tears. It does, like, if you go to this Twitch schedule, it does kind of show the game, but it's kind of hard to see. I think in the Discord, it does say Tears as well. I think I put that. I might not have. I might have been cryptic about it in the Discord now that I think about it. I might have been cryptic about it, but yeah. Oh, see, does it not say it in the Discord? Yeah, I was like super cheeky about it. Yeah, you're right, L. I'm like, and again, you don't need to apologize. That's why I made it clear I wasn't trying to be rude to you. I feel like anytime you point out that there's a source of information when somebody asks for information, you come off as like a chotch. Does anybody else agree with that? Like, anytime somebody's like, hey, does anybody know when this information is available? And then you're like, actually, you could find that on Twitter. You seem like the douchebag who's like, go Google it. But like, I'm not trying to be that way. I'm just trying to remind you that like, I do have a schedule that I post every week, and you can find that information there. So like, yeah, I'm not trying to be rude. I'm not trying to make you feel bad for asking. In fact, I encourage you to ask, because that's how you gain information. We are human beings and we ask questions, right? Like, so yeah. I feel like you can't avoid that, right? Anytime somebody asks about something on the schedule, I like to bring up that I do post the schedule every week, but I can't help but feel like this like douche, like, oh, and by the way, it's on the schedule. Like I'm not trying to be that way, dude. You don't have to apologize. Like, yo, what's up, Joe Bean Taco? Good morning. Yo, welcome in, Dazabound. Good morning. I don't get that vibe from other people when they do it, but I feel that way when I do it. Right. Yeah. It's like a weird interaction that like I personally can't avoid, but like I'm also trying to plug that my schedule goes up every week, you know, like, but in this case, it was my fault anyways, because I was super cryptic about it. Like in the Discord, all I wrote was returning to Hyrule. So like, to be fair, it's actually my fault. So like, to be fair, my need to be edgy and different and unique kind of caused the whole disturbance. So for that, L Happy, I do apologize. I'll try to be less cryptic next time. I'll try. I like to keep y'all on your toes. You know, like, I'm not gonna lie. Like, I like to keep y'all on your toes. I like to keep y'all guessing, and sometimes to a fault, I guess. I love the cryptic. I appreciate you, L. Thank you. Thank you for understanding, and thank you for asking. When people ask those types of questions, it really does mean that people are interested. And the truth about this whole little commentary is, I would never want you guys to feel bad for asking questions. And sometimes it can be a little bit rough, because as a streamer, you get asked questions all day, right? And then maybe 1 out of every 1,000 questions you get asked, you're gonna come off a little irritated or something, right? And like, that's something that scares me, because I'm a firm believer that there is no stupid question in 99% of scenarios. And I always want y'all to feel comfortable, because I take it as a point of pride when somebody comes into my chat and they're like, yo, dude, when's the next time you're gonna play Prince of Persia? Yo, dude, what's the Zelda we're playing this Friday? That means you're excited. That means you're interested, right? And like, that means the world to me. It like really, really does. So thank you so much for asking and being interested, because like that's everything to me. Like, that makes it all worth it right there. So I think I'm like that too. I missed yesterday's stream since I don't watch when I'm physically at work. Oh, rip. Well, if you give me your boss's phone number, I'll go ahead and I'll give him a call, and we'll make sure that you have dedicated Twitch time during your hours at work, because in all reality, your production at your work will go up if you watch my stream. This is actually a proven factor, and most bosses don't all the way get it. But if you dedicate 30 minutes to an hour to watching the Hylian Descent show while you're on the clock, it actually increases productivity 200%. So just give me the phone number real quick. I'll give him the call, and we'll be set to jet. We'll be set to jet. Yeah. What's up, Belladonna? I don't use Discord. Yeah, I know a lot of people don't use Discord, which is why I also provide the schedule here on Twitch, right here. So Belladonna, if you don't use Discord, if you look at that link right there in the chat, that's actually built into Twitch. And that schedule is even guaranteed to your time zone. So I make a point to post my schedule in 3 places, but I stopped the Twitter. So 2 right now. But I post on Discord, I post here on Twitch, and I also am starting, I want to get back to posting on Twitter as well. I'm even thinking about doing a weekly story on Twitch where I post the schedule. Still not really even sure what I'm doing with those stories, but so yeah, I actually acknowledge very heavily that not everybody uses Discord. Yeah. I actually acknowledge that like massively, like to the point to where I try to like really make sure my content is available and information is available in like multiple locations, because not everyone's in the Discord, and I get that, right? I can't expect everyone to want to be a part of our Discord communities for sure. So I'm in Australia. It's 9:40 p.m. PBV just got back from the store. Yo, what's up, Advanced Beginner? Good morning, PBV. Good morning. Welcome to the broadcast. You know how they remade Link's Awakening for the Switch? I really want more OG Pokemon remakes. Dude, me too, man. Me too, dude. For me personally, what I would like to see is them reapproach the original style of Pokemon, but maybe make a new game out of it. Like, and it's such a hard question to ask because I love the 3D Pokemon world. I love like Scarlet and Violet and Arceus and like where Pokemon's going. But I would really love, like we were talking about this on Saturday, Octopath Traveler. Octopath Traveler. The graphics for that game, it was like a modern 2D pixel game, right? I would love to see them like approach that, but do Pokemon. And like make it like a modern spin on the 2D environment and like give us something fresh in that archetype. Because I do kind of miss when the Pokemon games wouldn't look like that. And I feel like nowadays you can lean into it and make it a very artistic thing. It doesn't have to be a downgrade. It can be an artistic approach to the original Pokemon format, the 2D format, right? Like it would be kind of cool, right? Yo, what's up, Shapeshifter? Welcome in. Welcome to the broadcast. Good to see you, buddy. No, we didn't get 1.6 news. I'm just really excited for 1.6. Yeah, yo, welcome in, Mighty Owl. Good to see you. What's up, Schmuddle? Hylian, do you also do international calls to bosses? Promise that I'll cover the fee. International calls are welcome. Just make sure that they can understand my special, unique brand of English. I don't speak English, and I certainly don't speak a language that's known by any scholars on this planet Earth in this timeline. I speak Hylianese, I guess. I speak some kind of cryptic language that I created over 30 years of existing on this planet, and as long as they understand that, you know, we'll be okay. Yo, what's up, Nintendo? You don't have to go back to work until April. What, are you on vacation? What's up, dude? Highly-ish? Yeah. Yo, good to see you this morning, Belladonna. Welcome to the show. What's up, Strewberry? Yo, good to see you today. And welcome in here, Taiji team. Tears of the Kingdom side quests are hard to find, but I've been working through them all. That's the kind of stuff we're going to be doing. Tears of the Kingdom's return is going to involve side quests. It's going to involve maybe finishing up Storyteller Sunday, which we had like one more episode left to do. I'm even thinking about just replaying the game because I miss it. But I don't want to turn my back on my 100%. But I don't have to. I can do both. I'm thinking about just doing a whole new playthrough on a second file on my Switch, just so we can go back through the dungeons again and stuff. Because like I really love Tears, and I kind of just want to play the game again. But you know, just without the whole 100% mindset. If you take away feeling the need to do every bit of content, you can beat Tears of the Kingdom in a relatively short amount of time. Like I'm not going to feel the need to go into every cave and go into every single shrine. Like I'm just going to play the game and have a good time. So I think we might even do a replay of the game. I think we're going to go back to our 100% and we're going to try to finish that. It should be a good time. Yeah, that'll be over the next couple, like we're going to be playing Zelda. It'll be on the schedule over the next couple like weeks. Like it'll be something we do more than just Friday coming up for sure. I feel like I cheated myself using a guide for Breath of the Wild, so I want to attempt Tears of the Kingdom without a guide. I think you got to play these games without guides. But I understand that not everybody is interested in doing that. But personally, I think so. Seasonal. Oh, nice, Nick. I see you. The seasonal journey. I see you, dude. Nice. Nice. Well, enjoy your time off, buddy. Yo, welcome in, Hylian Hero. Damage the yacht. Good morning. Good to see you. Surely you will. Shiny. Ooh, shiny. Ooh, shiny. I mean, you know the deal here. You know the deal, dude. You might start playing alongside me. That's exciting. That's exciting. Yo, good morning, everybody. Welcome in, Hylian Hero. They have amazing news. They're on the final stretch of becoming the pirate legend. You better keep us up to date on that. I feel like I missed a message I wanted to interact with, but I guess not. I guess not. Oh, it was Titus. I asked Titus the question. Let me read about this really quick. I saw your message about what's the percent if you lurk for 5 hours. He must be super productive. I'm about 3/4 through the game, maybe 80% if talking main story. Okay, good. Honestly, I like when games surprise me with like length, but as a streamer, sometimes I really like to know just how much is left, you know? Because then it gives me an idea of what I can prepare next. So like, it sounds like we only have about 2 episodes of Prince of Persia left if we don't 100%, which allows us to rotate into some more variety, which will be nice. I can understand the 100% grind can be sort of demoralizing when you spend an 8-hour stream working on the percent and it only goes up by 0.4. It's a good thing it's a beautiful game. Yeah, Dazabound. That's why I kind of got burnt out. Like, I had this mindset to just play Tears of the Kingdom until the end of time. But like, yeah, dude, it was even worse than that. I would play a whole 8-hour stream and I would go up 0% because I was like doing stuff that doesn't give you percentage, because the way they set up Tears of the Kingdom, the only thing that gives you percentage is like map stuff. So I'd like spend a whole stream like catching bugs and critters for my own little personal 100%, and I would get 0% on the game percentage, and I'm like, oh, like, what am I doing with my life? Like, what am I even doing? Yeah. So it can be a bit demoralizing for sure. Yeah. I hope your shiny hunt's been going good, but I'm so proud that you took on the full shiny living decks. I know at one point you said you weren't gonna, and I'm happy that you took it on. The fact that the compendium doesn't count is nuts. Yeah, it's such a weird decision. I don't know, man. 2024 gaming, am I right? Only 19 to go. Oh, what a freaking legend. What a legend. Yo, good morning, Cozy. Yo, good morning, Wavy. Storming on in. Mad's World in the house. Yo, Feliciano, it was good having you here today. Enjoy the work lurk if you're lurking. If not, have a great day at work. I had a guidebook for Ocarina of Time, still never beat it. Welcome in, Senzoba. Good to see you. To be fair, guidebooks only help so much. You still have to do the work. So I get having a guidebook for a game, but still not beating it. Yeah. No, my stream, the title of my stream is just me salivating for Stardew Valley. Yeah. I guess I didn't realize how excited people would be with this title. I just made this title this morning because I'm really excited for Stardew. But I guess I didn't realize how much of a commotion it would cause. I didn't realize how many other people are actually just as excited as I am. Yeah. Yeah. Dazabon won't be the only legend in chat, just you wait. Just happy to be at home working today. Nice. Clickbait. I mean, a little, but like not the kind of clickbait that directly lies to you, just the kind of clickbait that makes you click because you're interested in what's happening. And to be fair, that's kind of the fair kind of clickbait, right? Like, it's not like I was directly lying to you. I'm here for it, L. But yeah, fair. Clickbait nonetheless. No matter how I try to justify it. Clickbait nonetheless. Hylian unintentionally trolling his whole community. Yo, Ray Rar. Tongues out Tuesday? What?
Ye.
Yo, Ray. What's up? Thank you for 21 months, dude. And thank you, Summer Lux, for the 3-month Prime again. Thank you so much for blessing us with the best GIF on Twitch. Thank you, Kyle Ecstasy, for the 26-month Prime as well. I appreciate you all, and welcome to the broadcast today. How are you today, Ray Rar? You think the update will push you back to Stardew? Yeah, me for sure. Me for sure. Yo, Retro, I hope you're feeling good today. Ray Rar, it's so good to see you in the chat, homie. Welcome in. I saw a tweet where Concerned Dave recommend doing a new save file. Yeah, they have, which I think is pretty cool because like I was kind of already planning on doing one, but I really like that he came out there and made a point to say like you should probably start a new one. It makes you feel like there's going to be enough little things to notice as a hardcore fan that it'll probably be pretty worth it. So, all right, well, I guess I didn't turn on what loop? I guess my music wasn't looped. Okay. We could probably jump over and play some Coral Island though, right? It's been a pretty long intro for a gaming day versus a Monday or a Friday. So let's go ahead and jump over. Let's throw on our Coral Island music here. And let's go. ND Sweets. I feel validated by my choice. Yeah, exactly. The validation feels nice. I'm good. Howdy, friends. All right. Hylian, year 2, winter 16. We'll do a recap. The stream title King today. Time to pull up Nintendo's Twitter account and refresh for the next 10 minutes. Dude, fingers crossed. Yo, what's up, Mads World? Fingers crossed, dude. What's up, Soul Shepherd? What's up, Lucas? Dragon That Roast. Welcome to the broadcast as well. All right. Let's decide what we are going to do here. Yeah, we're hoping that we get a Nintendo Direct soon, and Nintendo always announces their Directs at 9 a.m. in the morning. And if they were going to announce their Direct, it would be Tuesday for Thursday. It's almost always Tuesday for Thursday, maybe Tuesday for Wednesday if they're feeling froggy. And I think at this point, we're all waiting for either this week or next week for a Direct. I think those are the two most logical dates due to the release of Donkey Kong versus Mario. They probably want to do a Direct before that. So I don't know. We're going to have to wait and see. Would it be is Tuesday for Wednesday the normal? Okay, thank you for clarifying. So it could happen in 11 minutes. Yeah. We're all just kind of like, maybe, is it this week or is it going to be next week? And to be fair, it could be no week. It could be the last week of February. Nintendo, they do what they want. They're like the honey badger. So who knows really, but we're just hoping. Yeah, we're just hoping. It was this week last year. I wish this game would come to Switch. Most of my gameplay during the week is on whatever downtime I get at work. Yeah, Drunken Irish, if this game was on Switch, I think it would be doing so much better for itself. It's almost frustrating when a game that's perfectly made for the Switch community isn't on Switch. They're all like they're like a honey badger, yeah. Like honestly, it makes me think of a Dinkum. Like Dinkum was the perfect game for the Nintendo Switch device, and it's not there, and it's almost frustrating because it's like, don't you realize what you're missing out on, dude? Like, just give it up, dude. Give it up. Hold on, I need to check my beard here. All right, we're going back. Hey. My AC is all foggy this morning. Ooh, nice. I love the morning fog in New Horizons. I love it. All right. Let's quickly just do like a recap of what we've done last week, and then we'll just try to play and talk over it and figure it out together. Essentially, we've been going into winter year 3 and winter year 2. We're heading towards year 3. And our main focus has been just getting into the era of automation, I've been calling it. The Winter Fair starts on Winter 17th. So the era of automation, and what that really means is we have the best possible sprinklers in the game with the best possible attachment to those sprinklers. Now our field auto harvest, auto waters, auto fertilizers, and even auto plants the seeds after it's all done. So we have finally entered this fabled era of automation, and that's what we've been working on. And the next step outside of the sprinklers is automating our mason jars, our kegs, and stuff like that, which is possible in this game with an item called an auto chest. And I'll actually show you really quick what it looks like. And I think it's one of those things that kind of make this game stand out from the other farming sims in the market, is this like really, really cool auto chest system that I'm actually obsessed with. I'm actually obsessed with this. So it's really cool. So we're trying to enter the era of automation that would give us the freedom to actually focus on the relationships and actually focus on the other aspects of the game that we've been ignoring. But let's go ahead and drop off this. I actually might need to bring something else here. I think I'm going to run out of sugarcane soon. I farmed my Nook Miles. I have 577,000 of them. That is insane. What the heck, man? Anytime I hear people with those many Nook Miles, it freaks me out. Lady Belge, good morning. Is it coming to Switch? It is coming to Switch, but based on how Disney Dreamlight runs on the Switch, I have serious concerns on how Coral Island will run. Yeah, I agree with you. I think we're all kind of concerned. So this is what an auto chest looks like. What's the farmer's job then? Yeah, right? I don't know, man. Collecting cash. So the auto chest, it will take anything I put in the chest and plug it into the machines surrounding it. And then it takes the finished product out of the machine and puts it in the chest. It's absolutely beautiful. So I'm really excited to dive further into this automation era. I'm calling it the automation era. So that's all we've been working on in our playthrough right now. That's all we've been working on, is just getting this automation era going as we wrap up the last month of the year in game and work towards a very hype year 3 and spring year 3 here in Coral Island. So otherwise, I don't have much to recap on. I'm sure there's some things I'm not considering, like I'm not thinking of, but that's pretty much all you missed for the last episode, was the continuation of grinding minerals, grinding kelp and ores, and getting ourselves even further into this era of technology in game. And of course, you know, all the cozy vibes that come along with a beautiful game like this. Do love me some automation. Is the automation an in-game mechanic? Yeah. I'm not modifying this game at all. It's all built in. Right. That's why it's stuff like that this game clearly did to set itself apart from other farming sims. And that's what I love about it, because if you guys know, I'm not the biggest fan of playing games that are just clones of other games. I want there to be something substantial that differentiates it from the other games in the market. And this game successfully does that by adding enough unique interactions in the game to make it feel super special. And it's not just the automation. There's a bunch of stuff. There is a bunch of things that make this game stand out amongst the sea of farming sims, right? And I'm really proud. I'm actually like, I shed a tear because I'm proud that these developers managed to pull it off, right? And like managed to provide a unique experience in a sea of these types of games. Nice. You have to mod Stardew with automation. I love automation and inventory chest sorting. Just kicks the trees. Yeah. Trying to wait to play again until they do a full release. It's difficult waiting. Yo, what's up, Tantato? Does life move forward in the automation era? Like, can you go and do real life things and turn off the game and it's still running, or does it need to be open? It needs to be open. There are games out there like that. I've actually played a lot of games in my day. Specifically an MMO that was like almost kind of based off of the idea of like not playing the game. Because the game was so grindy and the game allowed third-party programs like macros. And people would set up macros and the game would play itself, and you would just like check on it every couple hours. You would just like check on it and make sure your character didn't die. And then you would like actually play the game when it came to the PvP, but like and a little bit of PvE. It was like weird. It was a really weird style for a game. Yo, what's up, Figs and Roses? Yesterday's stream was definitely off the wall. It was a great show. Yo, good morning, K Shay baby, and welcome to the broadcast here, Figs and Roses. Legend of Tay Trips 14, and welcome in Zachary. Yeah. It's like a lurking. It's like a lurking game. It's weird. It's cool though. I think it has its place in the world. Especially when the game has mechanics built around it. So like, for example, let me just explain the game, because we'll talk about it just because it's kind of silly, right? So just to kind of express, the game was called RF Online, and every 8 hours in real life, right, the game would have this massive war. It was called the Chip War. It was a 3-faction PvP MMO that came out in like the early 2000s. 3 factions, 3 opposing forces, and you had to live in this world where every 8 hours there was this massive war in real life. Every 8 hours, this war would take place in the center of the game's map, and whoever won the war would get access to mining resources, very valuable resources, in the core of the battleground. And depending on how well you did, you would even get a big monster to protect you while you were mining down there. Because if you didn't get that monster, then people could come and PK you while you were mining AFK. And you would have to have players protect you, which people would do. So the point is that the game had like a really interesting approach, because it encouraged the AFK gameplay, but at the same time, it also encouraged that you log into the game every 8 hours and you battle to the death in like a 30-minute to an hour-long war between 3 factions. This great, juicy PvP, the kind of PvP that I salivate over because I love player versus player MMO combat. Big wars, 40, 50, 100 people on each faction battling each other to the point that the game's lagging and nobody can even see what's going on. It's just like, oh, right? Like, I love that. So in a way, the game actually worked. It wasn't that the game was some mobile AFK game. It was that it incorporated AFK into the everyday gameplay. Your reward for logging in every 8 hours was to farm materials for 2 hours AFK in the core. You set your character up with your little mining device, and you would just leave it for 2 hours, and that was your reward for winning the war. Then you'd maybe log in after that and go do some shopping and maybe do some auction housing, right? So yeah, I just wanted to like clarify, because it's a game that I personally grew up playing, that like in a weird way, the game's design was actually super good, despite being somewhat based around the idea of not playing for like chunks of time of the day and just being like AFK. It was really weird. Such a unique game from the early 2000s. We have to figure out like what we're doing here. I like Coral Island's music, but it's almost too soft. It's like I try to listen to the Coral Island soundtrack and like it's almost too soft for me sometimes. It's like a little sad that it's like that. It's like almost too soft. Like I have to like figure out a way to like make a playlist of just the super upbeat songs. Or not even upbeat, just the songs that aren't putting me asleep. Because there's a lot of them in the playlist. There's a lot. Where like we'll leave this on shuffle and like a lot of the songs are just like these very, very quiet, like barely anything's playing. Kind of like Animal Crossing at nighttime music. Yo, what's up, Tyrone? What's up, Sater? Good morning. All right. Has WoW ever had? Yeah. WoW's had like big battles like that for sure. Mostly player driven though, but at most they've had like a battleground with that was like a 40 versus 40. So like they gotten up there. I have to like remember like kind of the flow here. So if we need to make auto chests, excuse my brain while I pretend like I know what I'm doing. I need to go mining for osmium. I know that much. And we also need to go diving for kelp. We have the winter event coming up soon. I know we're farming solar panels because you need batteries for these. I know we're looking to make more kegs, so we need bronze and silver and scrap. We need trash. And I know we're trying to farm more aging barrels, which are the toughest things to make in this game because they need hardwood, which is just, I still haven't unlocked a proper hardwood farming location in the game yet. I need to finish more of my freaking bundles. Let's go take a look at what bundles we need to finish just to kind of refresh our brain here. Yeah, we finished this bundle. We need to fish and bug. Unlocks the dig site. I need one more bat wing, I think, to finish this. I need butter. I need a butter machine, which I'll unlock soon. I need a goat. And I need to cook. I think in this game you can cook without recipes. You can do like experimental cooking. So we might be able to cook this stuff. And then we need iridium quality, cotton, cactus, and snowdrop, which we probably have the snowdrop, to be fair. Precious gems. Rare cooking. Rare artisan. Kimchi. Okay, I have kimchi kind of on the way. And then rare ranching product. So, yeah, I don't know. Everyone kept telling me that the more of this stuff I unlock, I'm going to unlock some kind of area to farm hardwood. Maybe I've already unlocked it. I don't know. Mason jars, put in milk for the butter. Mason jars, milk equals butter. Is that true? The dig site unlocks an area to a deeper forest. That's what it is. I need to unlock the dig site. Oh. Thank you. Yeah, everyone was just like, yeah, just keep unlocking this stuff. And I'm like, I'm not getting this hardwood, man. So I have to do fishing and bugging. Oh, that's so messed up because I never fish. So starting year 3, we have to just fish all year long. Yeah, starting year 3 in game, which is perfect because we're entering the year of automation. We're just gonna have to fish all year long. But I'm not gonna be able to get the dig site because until the end of year 3, because I haven't fished like at all. I could try to fish here this winter, and maybe I will only have to wait until fall year 3 to get all this, but yeah, I might be able to take the time to fish here at the end of winter, but I don't think I can. I'll fish for you. I love fishing games. It's not that I don't love fishing in games. I'm just focused on farming. That's all. You can still get to the forest without unlocking the dig site. I have unlocked some of the forest, yeah. But I only get like a handful of hardwood every day. Yeah. Yeah, what's up, Psychedelic? Welcome in. Welcome in, Lala Reese. It actually opens long before you unlock it. It's located to the left of the mines. What? All right, let's go poke around the map and see. That doesn't make any sense. I'm very confused. You have to donate 14 bundles for it to open. Well, I don't think we've unlocked 14 bundles, so we're still screwed, aren't we? How do I switch? Okay, there we go. I'm trying to remember how to play the game, sorry. Yeah, like I don't mind fishing or anything like that. I just like to play the game the way that I want to play it. And the way that I want to play the game is farming. Like, that's all it is. It's nothing against anything else. I prefer to farm. That's what I want to do. So that's what I did for the past 2 years of game. And then I'm just now sadly having the realization that this game was designed around the fact that I can't just farm if I want to unlock cool stuff. Well, you know, and I mean, I could have told you that myself. I kind of knew that. I know how these games work, right? Usually there's some sort of function that requires you to do, you know, other things besides farming, sadly. Yeah, the last time I checked, this wasn't unlocked. I can't go up here. Yo, how are you today, Dark Half? Yeah, I'm not seeing anything over here. Yeah, I don't think I have access to the hardwood trove right now. I just need to do more bundles. So that, I mean, Silver Blink was right. If it unlocks at 14 bundles, then I just need to do more bundles. I just need to do more bundles. Yeah. You're doing great. You encountered another player, they scared me. Nice. All right, we do have access to goats. Beautiful. All right, let's go ahead and buy some goats. Let's go ahead and upgrade. We have access to more stuff here now. We have a duck and a chicken, and we have a cow and a sheep. We just got this new stuff. Let's go ahead and commit here. Let's get the pigs going because we're gonna want truffles. Oh, I need to upgrade my barn. I need to upgrade to barn level 2. Frick. I know, the chicken portrait, right? Yeah, welcome in. Thanks for the follows this morning. And thank you, chat, for helping me figure out how this stuff works, dude. I really appreciate the help here. Can't spell truffles without ruffles. Not sponsored. So true. What's up? How you doing today, Ella? Welcome in. Carpenter. How do we upgrade the barn here? What? How do I upgrade the barn? Do I just not have the ability to do it yet? House upgrade? I could do this house upgrade though. Edit buildings. Stable, mill, barn, level 1. Upgrade. I need 40 hardwood, I need 100 stone, and I need 10 fiber. All right, we can do this. Yo, welcome back, Miss Markel. Let's, we could do this. So we just got to go get a little bit more hardwood. Man, I really hate that they don't do the upgrades from your chest. I was complaining about this the other day. I'm like, in a game that has so many quality of life features, why can't I just go to the carpenter and you take the stuff out of my inventory at home? Like, I feel like that's a missed opportunity on their part. It's like the game got me so comfortable with all of this quality of life, but then they're gonna make me like have to remember to grab stuff from my house to go to the carpenter. Like, that's weird. Like, I'm not thinking like that because the game is so quality of life. I'm not even thinking like that. I'm not even thinking about having to grab stuff out of my chest because I never have to in the first place. Like, it's super weird. Kale. We'll go ahead and put this kale over here. Boom. Yeah. That's like my wish list for this game. That's one of those wish list things for me. Is like, can we please have the ability to use the carpenter from our house? Like, why do I have to do all that? I think that's... I don't want to have to carry stuff around, get to the carpenters. I sound so entitled because like every other game that you play that's not Coral Island makes you do that, but I don't care. Give it up.
Gunblade lad appears. It uses 57 months up. It's super effective.
Yo, Gunblade, thank you for 57s. What's up, dude? How you doing, buddy? All right, let's go mining. Yeah, we're vibing out here. May I ask what you do for a living, Miss Morkel? Appreciate you popping in. Yeah. Thanks for popping in and saying hello. Your community was lovely. It was a wonderful raid. Sometimes when you raid somebody that you don't know, you don't always know what's on the other end of that raid, and like that can be like a little bit nerve-wracking, right? You're kind of taking like somewhat of a very casual risk. I wouldn't call it a risk, just like a casual one. So it was very good decision. Yo, what's up, Lizzie J? The computer is the best thing in this game. What is it? Can you explain what the computer does? Because everyone has made the computer sound like something I need to get, but I've kind of ignored the computer because it feels like it's just going to give me information about stuff. And like, that sounds nice, but like, can't I just get that information by playing the game? Like, what does it do? Like, what does the computer actually do for me? Wait, how do I attack with my sword? There we go. Dang, I really forgot all the buttons. Yo, Miles.
Happy 3 months, Hillian. Glad to be here.
Dude, glad to have you here. Thank you, dude. Hope you've been well, Gunblade, and I appreciate you popping in here, Miles. Thank you. Thank you so much for the 3 months. Thank you so much, dude. Thanks for sticking with me, Gunblade. Thanks for sticking with me, Miles. You can shop online. It gives you where bugs and fish and sea creatures are available. Wow. So it's like, I'm trying to wrap my head around this. So if I'm wrong, don't be afraid to correct me. It sounds like it provides information that you would otherwise have to get from like the Wikipedia in game. That's what it sounds like. Sounds like it provides information directly in the game that I would otherwise have to go to like the Wikipedia to sit there and like figure out. Correct? I like that. I think that's sick. Because I think more games should have the information available in the game and and have people lean less on Wikipedias and stuff. I think Wikipedias and stuff are like cool, but like I think the information should be in the game. Like I feel like that's really nice. It shows you on the map where the bugs are and what times. Oh, dude, that's better than a Wikipedia. That's by far better. I see why Hylian doesn't have it. He doesn't fish. Yeah. Hey, yo, what's up, Lamjella? How you been, buddy? Whoa, Minty.
32 months with the best steamer, person, best beard all around. Cheers to many more Hylian. Have a gin on me today, lol. Also chat. Love you.
Dude.
You are all the best.
Cheers, dude. Yo, thank you so much. Definitely feeling myself today with my beard. I gave it a nice wash and condition. I gave it some good love, and it shows. I for sure. So I appreciate that. Thank you for the tier 2 for 32 months. Thanks for sticking with us, and good morning, Minty. I might not be the most regular viewer at the moment, but I'm always here in spirit. Y'all, thank you, dude.
You mentioned cheers. Here they are.
Yo, appreciate you, Gunblade. Thank you, dude. Thanks for the biddies. And thanks for hanging out. Even if you're just lurking, dude. Popping in once a month. I don't care. I still appreciate it. I know the struggle with raids, but I can't imagine the pressure when bringing such a big crowd. Thank you so much for that yesterday. I'm glad you found me because I love it here. Aw. No, it was really cool. Like, I really do mean it. Your community was super welcoming, and your community was super wholesome when it came to getting such a massive group of people. And you're right. It is nerve-wracking, not just for the people that I'm bringing to you, but for you. You know, when you raid a smaller streamer, sometimes it's like, it can be an overwhelming feeling. Like, I almost popped into your chat ahead of time. I almost popped in and was like, hey, by the way, I'm coming in with a big raid. Just so that you didn't think that you were being like, you know, like maliciously raided, or so that you were a little bit more prepared. But you seemed like you knew what you were doing, and you seemed like you were having a really good time with your community. And I was like, no, I think this person will receive this raid really well. And you totally did. You knocked it out of the park, homie. So take that as a compliment. You knocked it out of the park. I've raided a lot of people in my 5 years on Twitch, and you actually slayed it. You did a really good job keeping up with everybody. It was cool. Yeah, so good on you. And yeah, like I said, thanks for such a wholesome welcome. It was cool. It was a lot of fun hanging out there. I lurked as long as I could before I had to actually go do stuff. Yeah, plus we have an international community here. So I was actually really happy to see that you also are a native German speaker, because we have a massive international audience here, and we have plenty of German viewers that hang out here all the time. So for me, I always love finding other international creators that, you know, I can help my international audience find. So I think that's really, really cool. That's like always a little cherry on the top for me to find more creators from around the world, so that my audience has more people that they can interact with that's native to their language and native to their country, which is like, I think that's awesome. I'm sure everybody feels good about that, you know? I am a little bit behind on chat. Here, let me catch up on chat real quick. I'm a little behind. Give me just a second here, chat room. I might have missed some people coming in here. Let's catch up. Go back to the farm. We'll just go to sleep. All right, 38,000. We're making just such a nice passive income from all our Karacha, the strawberry juice. We're making such a nice little passive income, dude, every day. Like, we're not even selling tons of stuff. We're just getting this little trickle of passive income throughout the whole freaking game. It's really nice. The way we set ourselves up in this playthrough is different than any Stardew or any farming sim I've ever played before. Normally when I play these games, I get these big payoffs, right? I get these big once a month, twice a month, 3 times a month in-game payoffs. Whereas like for some reason in this playthrough, I'm getting a trickle of money. Every day I'm just making like 10, 15, 20, 30, 40,000 gold. And it's like a trickle effect. It's really interesting. And for me, it's different than any way I've played the game before. So I'm like kind of excited about it. All right. Let me catch up on chat really quick. Oh, actually, what I can do is I can... Where'd my mouse go? Mouse? Thank you. Yo, what's up, Toad? Good morning, Toad. Good to see you, buddy. Man, I was just looking more into Bandle Tale last night, and I'm super excited about playing more Bandle Tale, man. Or playing that game. It honestly looks like it could be fun, dude. Yo, welcome in, Chandelier Rose. Yo, Dose of Rach. Yo, welcome in, Decade Drifter. How are you today, Dose? Good morning to you, homie. I think the best quality is definitely pulling up to see if a certain bug or fish is spawned or not. Then you don't have to waste your time going to the location. It'll show you almost like a camera. Wow. I guess I do need to grab this computer. Why don't we head over to the laboratory and see what it takes to get this computer? Because I don't think it's too expensive. I don't think it is. I think we'll be okay. Enjoy that extra pup time. Oh, Minty Mont. Yo, appreciate you getting some extra pup time with the doggo's pup. I stream irregularly enough that I don't have a community, but thanks to your raids, I've made affiliate a couple years ago. Appreciate you, Gunblade Lad. I enjoy watching your show when I can. The beard lovers here on Twitch. Dude, you know, we love our beard, baby. I'm just quickly catching up on chat. Olive Garden said, one of my kids was complaining the other day that the other one drank their juice, and the first one replied, "It's a doggy dog world." Wait. Actually, so good, Olive Garden. I'm gonna take that. I'm taking that from your kid. It's a doggy dog world, dude. Get over it. Get over it, dude. Yo, Olive Garden actually slaying. Well, besides the graphics, is it even different than Stardew about this game? So in this game, I'll answer that question. Give me just a moment. Yeah, sure. I love that question. Yo, what's up, Panka? Good morning, Panka, and welcome in. Good to see you, dude. Good to see you in the house. 40k gold, at least. I don't remember the other stuff you need. Maybe batteries. All right, we're pretty much caught up. I felt like I was missing more than I was. Cool. So yeah, what makes this game stand out from Stardew is their effort in quality of life. So the first thing is accessibility. This game, in my opinion, is like the spiritual successor to Stardew. And that isn't to say that Stardew Valley isn't a phenomenal game that's going to go through history as one of the best games of all time and will always be, you know, enjoyed by me as well as many others. But this game feels like the spiritual successor. It feels like the next step. It took everything that Stardew Valley did. It took everything that the farming sim genre has done over the past couple years, and it said, how can we do all of that and also make it a little bit better? And they succeeded. It really does feel like the next step. It takes concepts that Stardew did and it does them in a really good way. It's almost impressive how they managed to like take that Stardew experience and expand on it to the point to where it does feel like a different game. Now, I always like to say after I get my spiel out of the way, because I've been asked this question before, this game still has plenty of similarities. Like, it is a farming sim, and the same way that Harvest Moon and Story of Seasons is going to feel like Stardew Valley, the same way that, you know, Temtem is going to feel like Pokemon, like the same way that, you know, plenty of games like Call of Duty might feel like Medal of Honor. You know, there's going to be similarities because it is the same genre. So don't get me wrong. I don't want to gas it up so much that I'm making it sound like it's this magical different experience. It's still a farm sim and you're going to farm. And there's a lot of things that are going to make you think of Stardew as you play this game. You're going to be like, oh, wow, Stardew did that. Oh, wow, Stardew did this. But at the end of the day, this game does set itself apart with these small little details. Now, I could go into the massive list of details. I don't really need to. Just know that there are enough little details that make this game feel like a different experience. Some of them, just to give you kind of a taste of it, would be there's a feature in this game called diving. And it's really cool. Your character goes underwater, and I'll even show you it here just to kind of talk about it. And you dive, you go under, you have a snorkel, all that, and you go diving for like trash in the ocean and like resources. And it's like a really cool take on mining. This game also has mining, just like Stardew with monsters and all that. I was just doing some of it. But they added this whole different feature called diving, and that's like one of the biggest things that sets it apart from any other game in the genre. But the list continues from there. And it's nice. It's a very refreshing game that I went into thinking to myself, why would I want to play another Stardew clone when I could just play Stardew? And I will say that I am pleasantly surprised. I have been and was, and still kind of am continuing to be pleasantly surprised by just how different they managed to make this game feel. Again, it's little things, it's details. At the end of the day, a farming sim gonna farm. And it might not be different enough for everybody out there. Some people are just Stardew stands, and some people just want to play Stardew Valley. And like, that's totally fine, right? But if you're looking for a little bit of a taste of something similar, but different enough to feel fresh, this game actually got you covered. It actually got you covered. Like, I say that as somebody who was a bit of a skeptic when I first saw this game. I wasn't convinced it would be different enough, and it is. So that's my take on it. That's my little spiel when people ask that question. And I think if you love Stardew Valley, you're likely to enjoy this game. But I think that there's always going to be exceptions. And a good example of those exceptions would be like, maybe you just like the vibe of Stardew. Maybe you just like Stardew because of the graphics, because of that nice gritty vibe, right? Where the game is just kind of throws you in. It doesn't really hold your hand at all. This game does that a little bit, but it's honestly way more cozy. It's way more approachable for your average gamer. And I think some of us Stardew fans love the gritty nature of Stardew. Don't we, chat? Would you guys agree with that? I think a lot of us Stardew fans, we like that gritty nature. We like that pixel graphics. It's like very grounded and down to earth and genuine. And I think some of us play Stardew because of that, alongside it being a good game. And you don't get those vibes from this game. You don't get that grit, for better or for worse, right? And that's fine. And that's totally fine. So I don't think it's going to be for everybody, but I think your average Stardew fan will find some enjoyment out of this title for sure. Great place to chill. Love hanging out here. How's the stream treating you today? Stream's treating me pretty well, Chandelier. Thanks. You'll be happy to know that I just beat Pokemon Black for the first time in my life. And one of my star Pokemon was a Chandelier. Was the fire ghost boy. And I was pretty proud of my team, despite getting wrecked at the end. All right, so let's go around and let's go do some blacksmithing and some stuff like that, because we want to finish up some bundles. So let's go do it. I'm realizing right now that I have been ignoring the bundles just maybe a little too much. I'm okay with my playstyle, but I am realizing, like, let's get this into gear, right? Like, I don't have to let this winter go to the wayside. We could potentially do a little bit of fishing and a little bit of bugging, and we could try to maybe get the stuff together that we need for winter. So let me go through all my boxes and make sure I've offered everything that I have on me real quick. Because if you don't see above my head, the game will tell you if something has been offered. It'll also tell you if something's been donated, because there's a museum in this game. So let me just go ahead and scroll through all of my freaking chest and see what we can offer and what we need to drop off here at the goddess. Because I know there's a couple things left in my chest that I need to offer here. I think so. I think there's a couple. We don't need to offer seeds. We don't need to offer anything from this chest. Let's go ahead and check our food. Here we go. Almonds. We need to offer almonds. I think we have some almonds over here. Oh, while we're here, I need to offer one of these snowdrops. 100%. I like how the game actually kind of gets confused. It says that I've already offered the snowdrops because of a different bundle, not acknowledging that the game also wants me to drop an iridium snowdrop into the bundles. Does that make sense? Anybody following that? Like, that's a little confusing, right? It's like telling me that I'm already offered it, but because of a different bundle. But the truth is I haven't technically finished offering that. I find that to be a little confusing. Who knows how much Bandle Tale's gonna cost? Yeah, I'm not sure. Has anybody been keeping up with Riot's little side games? Do we think it's gonna be full price? Is it gonna be a $30 game? I would hope it would be like a $30 game, but I did go over the Palia update Monday this week. Yeah, actually I did it yesterday because I never got a chance to get to it last week. So we actually went over the update yesterday after our Animal Crossing segment, about 2.5, 3 hours into the stream. We broke it all down and then we played for a little bit. I actually played Palia yesterday on stream. It was a lot of fun. I finally checked out the new update. Hot Pot is a lot of fun. I think it also shows that you need to offer something for a bundle where you choose a different item because more items qualify than what's required. Yeah. What's up, Peaches Danny? Welcome to the broadcast today. What's up, Kiki? Kiki Eliash? What's up, Kiki? How are you today? We do have a lot of mason jars. Yeah, I'm a bit obsessed with the processing system in the game. We have a lot of kegs and mason jars. Do we want to start processing this sugar? I think we do. Ooh, I can offer this apple pie. Ooh, that was a gift. I won that in an event in the game. Dude, my cat stays meowing. My cat in this game stays meowing. Not that I mind. She's a little cutie. All right. Have I offered all these bugs? Have I offered all of this cheese and stuff? Right now I have. Okay. And I've offered all this stuff as well. All right. I think we're good. Let's head over to the goddess first, and then we're gonna go crack open some geodes and stuff. Good morning, Quelth. You drink tea? I do. My favorite tea is ginger. I like ginger tea. I like ginger lemon tea. Right now, I've had the same favorite tea for like 2-3 years now. And it's a ginger lemon tea that I picked up, a loose leaf ginger lemon tea that is just so beautiful. Like, it's honestly so tasty. Okay, sick. It's that song again. That night, that one night. Right. Yeah. Bundles are like a system in which the game gives you goals to reach, and the goals require you to earn certain items. So like one bundle will be like one of each type of ore in the game, or one of each type of fish in the game, or different crops, grow certain crops, certain qualities of crops, stuff like that. Yeah. And then if you fulfill these bundles, then you unlock things. You unlock upgrades, and like things happen throughout the world. I haven't decided who I'm going to romance in this game yet. It seems like a really cute game, but so many games. I know, so many games in so little time, right? I love Stardew, but the very first time I played it, I was super overwhelmed since it doesn't give much guidance. I've enjoyed both games. Yeah, Impatient Pay, I think Stardew Valley has that effect on a lot of people. Yeah. It can be a very overwhelming experience because you're fighting the clock, you're fighting your stamina, you're fighting the fact your own brain telling you that you're doing something wrong. because our brains do that, don't they? Because without guidance, then you immediately assume that you're not playing the game properly. And yeah, it's like it's a lot. It's a lot to take in. What about you though, Quelth? What's your favorite kind of tea? And chat room, would you like to answer that? Do you drink tea, chat? And if you do, what's your favorite kind? All right, drop that stuff off. Wait, we never ended up adding the almonds to the. We never ended up adding the almonds to the fairy god. What happened there? Let's go figure that out. It was so nice to be slow paced. I never felt comfortable in Stardew going at this pace, but I took until year 3 to start going strong on the bundles, and I loved it. Yeah, I'm comfortable going slow in this game as well. And you can kind of tell in my playthrough, right? You can kind of tell in my playthrough. Oh, it's saying I need almonds for something that I've already completed. Okay, we're good. Yeah, like for me, I personally, that's why I'm kind of taking my time with this game, because even with Stardew Valley on the horizon with 1.6, I still do not feel the need to rush through this game, right? Like I still am very confident in just relaxing and playing this game at my own pace. Yeah, like I'm 100% content with that. I have no intentions of rushing through this experience at all. So it's like, I'm not too upset that I'm still, unlocking stuff into year 3. Like, that's fine. Like, whatever. That's cool with me. Nice. We got some more explosives. All right, let me go quickly drop off this sugar at the bar, at my, let me go quickly drop off my sugar here. And then... So what we're doing is we're using a cheese press in this game to press sugarcane into syrup. And it's like the equivalent to coffee in this game. It's actually better than coffee because coffee gives you a negative health effect because the game is cheeky like that. But syrup in the game doesn't. But it still gives you the same speed boost. So it's actually pretty nice, and I take advantage of it. So I mass produce sugarcane in one of the seasons. I can't remember which one. And then I proceed to take that mass production of sugarcane and to turn it into syrup. And then I can sell the majority of it for a little bit of an extra cash, because processing usually gives you a little bit of extra cash. But then also I can drink it and use it as like essentially my coffee for this game. Sugar Rush is better than caffeine. I mean, this game will have you think that. Yeah, this game will have you think that. Yeah. Yo, what's up, Drunk Bug? Turkish Arab tea. Your favorite is Earl Grey tea, specifically a house Earl Grey. My favorite company makes. Yo, what's up, Alith? Yo, good to see you today. My first Stardew attempt, I did many things wrong. Ended year 2 and was still broke. DKC2 David, good morning, Sunset Alpaca. Welcome to the broadcast today. Just did a cute little Drampa raid all by myself. Nice, nice, nice. Some Pokemon Go you're talking about, right? All right. Let's get through all this stuff. What does the coffer mean there? So they're just like random items that you collect while you're mining. And you just break them open for like artifacts and gems and stuff that I'm assuming they're trying to make it feel like came from a lost age or something. Bam, 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 bam. All right, to the museum. I don't know if we have anything to donate, but we're about to find out. Yeah, treasure troves, exactly. Married Raphael in year 4 finally. He's so shy. I think my favorite is Yuri, the nurse. If I were to do any of that in this game, I think they're my favorite right now. All right, I am up to my ears with artifacts now, which is like a little bit of a problem because I'm running out of storage, but not too bad. Not too bad. I know they're used for enchanting, so I'm trying to keep them, but at a certain point, I'm going to just have to start selling them, aren't I? All right, let's go back. This will help us get a couple more bundles done, and this will help us get a couple more, just get a couple more of our donations and bundles done, hopefully. Clearly, our priority needs to be bugging and fishing, but... Yes, please, Quay says. Yes, please. Well, too bad. She's all mine. Also, Hylian is a hoarder. This game is officially bad. Syrup better than coffee? What in the... I also was put off by the fact that they made coffee a villain in this game. Eileen is like, I've had enough bugging and fishing. Flashbacks to Animal Crossing. All right, sick. Get this stuff cleared out. I only have it on mute right now. The game's on mute because the repetitive noise of smashing open coffers is like super loud. I think it's the same for this place. Like, yeah, I'm good on that. I'm good. I'm good. No, it doesn't, Ella. I'm just hoping. I'm salivating and I'm hoping. Nice. I think we have enough time to get to the museum one more time. Actually, we should be taking a look at our inventory to make sure there's nothing that needs to go to the goddess as well. I know I'm missing a couple gems for the goddess. Okay. My immersion can't hear annoying banging sounds. Yeah. The only skill I haven't maxed out in summer year 2 is combat because I have turned pacifist mode on. Plus the combat takes forever to max out. We were just talking about that last week. How, like, actually, the combat is, like, a slog in this game to level up. Which is, like, not a bad thing, but... Yeah, I could make more storage, Aelith, for sure. Yeah. Oh, there's always more storage to be had. There's a reason these games are a hoarder's dream. There's always more storage to be had. A hoarder's wet dream. Stardew Valley and Coral Island. Hashtag hoarder life. All right, sick. Boom. All right. Seems like these fossil nodes give just that. Mostly fossils. No gems or anything, which is fine. It's good for our museum upgrades, but it's not as good as busting open coffers. All right. Oh, and then while we're here, we need to develop this sturdy computer. We need 10 batteries, 10 silver, 20 bronze ore, 40,000 gold, and 100 scrap. We're still working on getting the ultimate scarecrows as well, but I'm not in a rush for that. The 100 scrap's the hardest part about this. We have everything else. Give me another day or two, and we're going to go ahead and grab that. All right, let's roll. Nice. So now we have the winter festival, and it's like a multiple day thing that we want to participate in, but you can only get participation points one time, right? Like I don't get a benefit from going to the winter festival more than like one night, right? As long as I do everything that there is to do there, I only have to go one night, right? You leave those poor bronze ores alone. Online shopping, we're coming out of our caveman era. Ooh, reward. Ooh, ropes. Don't mind if I do. Right? Yeah, okay. So we don't even have to worry about going tonight in game. We can go tomorrow and just continue to focus on what we want to focus on. Yo, what up, Banana? Nerd Dad, good morning. Instant Banana, good morning. Welcome to the broadcast, everybody. Good to see you here. Do fossils have enchanting power? I didn't even think about that. Do fossils also have enchanting power? They do, yeah. We might want to go do some enchanting. We're sitting on a lot of enchantment stuff. We'll dump the rest off in here for now. We might want to do a little bit of that enchanting soon. We have a lot of stuff laying around. Skulls go for 100? What the frick? Really? That's a ton, dude. What? Let's screw it. Let's do it. Let's just run over to the enchantment shrine real quick. And let's go see what we can do. Not all of our tools are fully upgraded, but that's fine. All right. We have our osmium pickaxe with 160% rare drop, 10% mighty hit, 4% hit drop. Let's see if we can make it even better. Boom. 6% hit drop. Let's go. Boom. 15% mighty hit. Let's go. Ooh, 20% mighty hit. Oh, does purple mean it's maxed? I don't know. Swift swing? Nah. Tools do not break in this game. Okay, purple means it's maxed out. Are all these maxed? until we get another giant. Are these max, dude? Am I maxed out on hit drop? Mighty hit and rare drop. Hog. All right, let's go to our Osmium Axe. We have a whole new enchantment slot. All right, I'll stop wasting juice though. Perfect. Ooh, all right. Mighty hit with the axe. Chance to destroy debris in one hit. Wait, can I walk up to a tree and blow it up in one hit? Does that work for a whole tree? No way. No way, dude. No way. Nice. A little bit of a waste. Ooh, 10% mighty hit. Only one way to find out. Only one way to find out, dude. You know, you took the words out of my brain. Hit drop is better for trees. It gets more hardwood. What should I drop for hit drop? Should I drop extra drop for hit drop, you think? You think that's a good trade-off? Oh, should I drop mighty hit? But it sounds so cool to blow trees up though. No, fine, fine. Swift swing on a watering can? That shouldn't even be possible. Like, what a waste. Swift swing. Oh, we have level 15 mighty hit now. Rare drop shows up again. Swift swing shows up again. All right, well, we're gonna keep what we have for now, but I'll keep in mind that hit drop is better. I'll keep that in mind for sure. All right, let's go to our watering can. Yeah, we have swift swing. Decreases the charge speed. Isn't that sick, dude? I think that's sick. Because when you're holding the watering can, it charges up faster. So you can get to the maximum watering can, like you can hold it and it's gonna charge up faster, right? Yeah, what's up, burrito? It's funny because I don't even use watering cans anymore, though. So, like, this tool's like dead weight to me right now. Yeah. It's like, who cares? Chance to get more items. Extra drop and swift swing. I actually love swift swing on my scythe, actually. I actually love swift swing on my scythe. Chance to destroy debris in one hit. No, we don't need that. I mean, that would be really nice if I was farming up garbage under the ocean, though. Does extra drop work if you're harvesting is the question. Right? Like, does that work if you're harvesting? Do you just get extra crops? That sounds insane. It does? Chance for hit to drop items. So every single time you hit something, it can just drop random items? I don't fully understand this one because it's like, how does that help with harvesting crops? Every single crop that I hit could just drop random junk? Like, what items? What items will drop? See, like, because you were schooling me by telling me that hardwood could drop with hit drop. It's like, is there some kind of item pool that, like, it pulls from? Like, how does it dictate what items drop? Double kelp, double coffers. I'm going to avoid this for now because I don't want to get rid of these two. But I'll come back for it later. Increased chance of finding a rare item. No energy drain. Okay, we're done here. Hardwood can only come from a tree, right? Yeah, like that. Like, I'm glad I'm getting a better understanding of like how these systems work. It's really nice, actually. Tier 3 spare one for sure. Yeah, what's up, Arya Vex? Coming in with 18. How are ya? Thank you, homie. Appreciate you and hope you're doing well today. Bow, 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 bow. All right, nice. Not too bad at all. Not a bad little haul of enchantments there. I love the enchantment system in this game. I think it's actually so interactive and interesting. I actually really, really love the enchantment system in the game. I think it's very interactive. I think it's very interesting. What we can do is we should also maybe consider upgrading our fishing rod and net. We've actually left them both at bronze for like the longest time. And I'm starting to realize like we probably should do something about that. I gotta remember that I can literally fast travel everywhere in the game almost at this point. The fact that I keep walking places is just such a troll to myself. I don't remember how to fish. I want to enchant everything. Chairs, chickens. Okay, I kind of remember. Hold X to reel the fish in. B to cut the line. Okay, I kind of remember how this works. Yeah, I remember. I remember. Boom. Mackerel. He was a rapper. Nice. One of the most cozy things you can do in any video game, even Stardew, is fish. It's like instantly relaxing. Anybody else feel that way? Just instantly relaxing. Can you not enchant your net and fishing rod? I just realized that. Oh, I might have to get them up to silver first. Yeah, I have to get them up to silver. Then I might be able to enchant those too. You can't? Okay. Thank you. Fishing in the ocean in Stardew puts me asleep. Yeah, for real. I don't understand the hate people have for fishing in Stardew. I love it. Yeah, it's I think it's because in a game that appealed to, how do I word it? I think it's because Stardew fell into this category of being cozy, and we had this talk the other day, whereas like, I don't think Stardew Valley should be considered a cozy game for your average person for stuff like that, Nerd Dad. Because your average person picks it up and they're like, oh, I've heard that this is the coziest game that exists. Wee, let's go play cozy games. And then they have to deal with fishing in Stardew. And it's like, wait a second. I thought this game was cozy and not challenging and not going to hurt my feelings. And then you have to deal with fishing in Stardew. It's like, so in all reality, like, I agree with you. Yeah, I don't necessarily think that it's that bad, but it's because people's mindset going into the game told them a different story. Right? And then like you get into the game and you're like, wait a second, I'm actually being challenged. This is not a cozy game. I'm actually being challenged right now. What do you mean? I thought that this was going to be a free, you know, freeing, cozy experience. And then you're putting me up against this monster that is the fishing mechanic. And it kind of gave people the wrong impression. It kind of rubbed people the wrong way, right? To the point to where the developer actually made it easier to fish on Switch. To the point to where Concerned Ape actually had to dumb down the fishing for Switch. Not because of the Switch's limitations, because he knew that Switch gamers were gonna be put off. So if you didn't know this, I don't have any facts. I've only read this online. It was an interview with Concerned Ape that he actually purposefully made the fishing a little bit easier in Stardew Valley than it is anywhere else for his games. The Switch version of Stardew fishing is actually just slightly easier than it is anywhere else, because he knew that people were just struggling so much, and he knew his market was cozy. So because of this cozy market that started picking up his game, as a businessman, he said, wait a second, I better make sure that people who buy my game on Switch aren't completely destroyed by the fishing. Yeah, I appreciate him for doing that too. Yeah, me too. I think that was an amazing decision. That was an amazing decision. I think it was the original version of Stardew. I think to answer your question, Belladonna, if I remember what I read correctly, and again, this is a little bit of a hazy memory. I apologize. I don't have facts to support these comments. If I remember correctly, this was something that was talked about regarding the release on Switch. Like, it was something that happened right out the gate. I still stuck at fishing. Well, I mean, it just goes to show you that it's just that hard. Yeah, like he didn't make it like super easy. He didn't like completely throw the difficulty away. I just heard that he made it a little bit easier, just a little bit easier. So I think you could still struggle regardless. Yeah, as somebody who actually did their 100% file on Switch, I can tell you right now, Belladonna, it ain't no joke. It ain't no joke. Don't feel bad. Listen, I did my 100% file on vanilla Switch, and the fishing was the hardest part. It was insane. Catching the legendary fish in that game felt impossible until I jacked my character up on buffs. You want to know how I caught the legendary fish in that game? I gave my character a +5 fishing buff. I managed to figure out and manipulate the cooking in a certain way to get a +5 fishing buff on a piece of food. And I went fishing, and it was easy. It was like Cake Town. It wasn't even like a challenge at all. So like, yeah, like in all reality, it's super hard if you don't take advantage of the systems, which for me was the fishing buff. Yeah, it was the Q spices. That's right. It was the Q spices with it was like a fisherman's drink or something, or I can't remember what it was, but normally the food would give you a +3, but with the Q spices, it gave me a +5, and it was like dunzo bonunzo. Like, it was seriously dunzo. It was like a night and day situation for me. So like, yeah. Saw someone on Twitter say the fishing mechanic in Stardew was ableist. I was like, dang, the fishing has got people mad. I'm sorry to laugh at that, but that's so obnoxious. What a bold take. What a hot take to drop. Are you unreal? Actually unreal. People, man. People. Yeah, like I said, where it really comes from is this cozy audience, right? Like, seriously, and there's nothing wrong with it. It's just the truth. Like, it came from this audience of people who were directed to pick up Stardew because it was a cozy game. And like, it can be. Dude, Stardew can be one of the coziest experiences in the universe, right? I'm sure a lot of us agree. Like, Stardew can be super cozy. But I don't think it's that way for everybody, and I don't think it starts that way. You want to know when Stardew Valley's cozy for me? when I'm year 3, year 4, with more money than I could ever spend anything on except for like the totems and like the super endgame stuff. And I just like spend my days at the Q casino gambling and like just doing whatever I want. Waking up, kissing my wife, and then just like running around the game aimlessly, doing whatever I please, wrapping up the loose ends of my 100%. Yeah, that's really cozy. Yeah, I would totally agree, right? Like, yeah, that sounds great. But it takes a lot of work to get to that point, right? It takes a lot of work to get to that point of pure coziness. And I think that's kind of where my opinion on the game being cozy changes. Because it's like, well, if it takes you 20, 30 hours to get to the point to where you're really feeling the cozy experience, is it really a cozy experience? If it takes how many hours to get there, right? Like, you know, like we're over here talking about how the fishing gets better with buffs. How long into the game does it take to get those buffs? It takes a while. First off, you have to upgrade your house to get cooking. Secondly, you have to be able to have the ingredients to make said dishes. Right? That's like year 2 minimum if you're a grinder. Year 3 for some people, right? Like, so like in all reality, like you can't really consider the stuff that's so far into the game. Oh, we have to bring more stuff to the keg house. We're out of strawberries. We're almost done with our strawberries from spring, finally. How about that? Nice. Junimos are taking care of the farm. Yeah. You go to see a movie, you do some fishing, have a beer with Shane. Yeah, like it gets to that point for sure. Are there any demos any of you have your eyes on that you are having fun playing for Steam's Next Fest? I haven't picked up anything myself. I thought about participating in Next Fest, but I ended up deciding not to. Maybe in my free time though. But that's a really good question. Yeah. Are there any game demos that the community is looking forward to? I know one that's worth mentioning is this game called Kiruma Frog Sanctuary or something. Not to call Cozy out of Lurk, but I think they had their eye on that game. It's like something Frog Sanctuary or something like that. And like that's a part of Steam Next Fest. And like it looks like a super cute little game. To engage with. It's like a kind of like just a super relaxing game. Lightyear Frontier, that game's continuously being recommended to me. I don't know much about it though. Yeah, Flo Dunny, you're hip. Yeah. I know Cozy's been advocating for that frog game for like a while. That's the only reason I even mention it. Does the Q seasoning stuff apply to the buffs of any of the food? Yes. Yeah, Fudge, the way I think the Q seasoning works is that any food cooked with Q seasoning is amplified. Any food. But I don't exactly know the details because it's been a little while since I've played Stardew, but yeah, any food. Yeah, what's up, Jordan XTC? They said, I love fishing in all games except Graveyard Keeper. That one's hard. Yes, Cozy, yeah. We got so Steam Next Fest is going on right now. And Steam Next Fest is this thing that happens a couple times a year, I believe. I believe it's a couple times a year. Maybe I'm wrong. And a bunch of companies will release demos for their games as a way for you to get excited about their upcoming titles. So if you go to Steam right now, there are tons of demos to kind of jump through and check out if you're at all interested. It's something I think they do this multiple times a year, but regardless, it's at least once a year. That cow looks cool. Thank you, dude. I appreciate. Wait, I really don't appreciate you calling me a cow. No, I'm just I was trying to be cheeky there, but a little bit slow on the come up. You would like it? The farming is fun as ever. So wait, the Lightyear Frontier game, I've seen that game. I've seen a trailer for it. I know what game you're finally talking about. I know what game you're talking about. You're talking about the game that like it was like farming, but like with mech suits and stuff. Yeah, I remember actually being like, whoa, what is this? Yes, dude. I do remember seeing that game. Dude, yes, dude. I'm actually interested in that game, dude. I love mech suits. I love sci-fi. I love sci-fi, dude. I'm a sci-fi fiend. Anybody else in the chat a fan of sci-fi stuff, dude? I am a big sci-fi buff, dude. Give me. You know, I was a Star Wars fan throughout my whole life. Still am. I still consider myself a Star Wars fan, despite, you know. Do I really have to go into that? You know, like, you know, but like, I still am a fan. You know. I would be interested in playing Armored Core. Yes, I played the Armored Cores when I was a kid, actually. I grew up playing Armored Core games. So to answer your question, like totally, but I don't know if I would be interested. I don't know if I'm interested enough to like pursue it. But I do like the Armored Core games, and when the new one came out, Armored Core 6, it looked cool, but like it wasn't cool enough to make me like jump to play it. Does that make sense? Just looked cool. Just looked like something I would enjoy. Frick, I wanted charcoal. I need wood. I need to use wood, not stone. Rip. But yeah, to answer your question, I grew up playing the Armored Core games. I actually liked them a lot. Not all of them. Like I think the first or second. I hear you. Yeah. Good call by him, though. I bet a lot of folks who picked up Stardew on Switch probably get into cozy gaming through ACNH. Right, exactly. It's a clear adjacent nerd dad, yeah. Pokemon Black was the first game in the franchise I ever cared enough to finish, except facing Alder. N is my favorite character, and Chandelure is, to this day, my favorite fire and ghost type. Nice. N is pretty cool. I liked N. He's a little bit edgy, but, you know, I have my edgy moments, so I can respect N's game. All right. It's winter 18. We need to go to the winter festival at some point. We need to fish and we need to bug. We need to go farm up more trash because we need more scrap. We're hurting badly for scrap. So why don't we start doing foraging runs? We'll run around and we'll forage, and while we're foraging, we'll stop and fish at like every location available and catch a bug or two. If we can. Our nets are pretty weak. And then we'll spend the later half of the day either diving or going to this stupid winter event. I mean, maybe not stupid. So here, let me grab my horse. I feel like the horse in this game needs a little bit of polish because getting on and off the horse feels so punishing that it makes you not want to use the horse. Does anybody else feel that way? Getting on and off the horse in this game feels so punishing that it makes you not even want to use the horse at all. I know I'm not the only one that feels that way about this game. Everybody I've talked to in my chat just don't even use the horse. They're just like, why would you do that? I still never use it. Yeah, they need to fix it. The horse shouldn't feel useless like that. Still don't even have it. Yeah, I think the horse should be something that feels really good when you purchase it. Let's see if we blow a tree up in one hit. Yo, we did! Dude, it worked, Ella. Exceptional cutter. Or wait, maybe I just kill trees in 2 hits always now. Oh, maybe I just kill all trees in 2 hits. And I'm just epic like that. Oh, okay. Never mind. I just destroy all trees in 2 hits nowadays. Oh, sick. I'm just actually that dope. I'm just actually that. Never mind. Do I even need Mighty Hit at that point? I see now, Dark Half. I see why Mighty Hit is just really a waste of time. I should just have Hit Drop. I should just have Hit Drop, shouldn't I? Yeah. And like, if I'm destroying trees this fast, does it really matter? Why do we dislike the horse? Specifically because of, look at this, Bree. The reason that I don't like the horse is look how long it takes to get on and off of it. Just take the moment here to like watch. Yo, welcome in, cool legendary hero. Watch. Now watch. Let's just do a quick experiment. All right, let's just do a quick experiment. All right, let me juice up. All right, ready? 1 Mississippi, 2 Mississippi, 3 Mississippi, 4. All right, 4 seconds to get to that post there. Now let's try with the horse. 1 Mississippi, 2 Mississippi, 3 Mississippi, 4 Mississippi, 5 Mississippi. It's super punishing to get on and off the horse. So if you're using it to get around the village, there's like this huge 2-second delay anytime you want to get on and off the horse, and it feels super bad. It feels super bad. It's like stiff and weird and uncomfortable. You don't feel good when you get on the horse. You don't feel like a wrangler. You should be feeling good, like woo, oh, let's get on the horse, boy. But instead, you feel like a little kid who got a pony for their birthday, and they have to be like slowly put on the pony and walked around the yard and like monitored because like they could get kicked off of it. Like, it just doesn't feel good at all to use the horse. Wonderful Life did the horse great. Yeah, it should just feel super good and smooth, and the transition to using it should feel really good. Thanks for showing. Yeah, no problem. Yo, goodest of mornings. What's up, Text TM? Welcome in, Savcat. I have played Cult of the Lamb. Yeah, I played Cult of the Lamb on release, right around release, and I had a good time with it. I've since not picked it up. I would like to because of all the updates. I just haven't. And it's a pretty good game. I think it felt like all of Twitch got addicted to that game when it first came out. Would you guys agree with that? It feels like, dude, when Cult of the Lamb first came out, it was a phenomenon. Do. And everyone just was obsessed, drowning in Cult of the Lamb. And I was one of those people. All right, looks like I only get trash here. That's fine. Legendary Pokemon Scarlet and Violet feels great. However, you can't take selfies or make a picnic while on it, which sucks. You talking about the new legendary? You talking about the turtle or whatever? The Galapagos or whatever? Oh, Koraidon. Let's go to the woodlands and fish up here. Okay, that didn't work. Can I fish in this river? I don't think you ever shared the insane gift you got for your birthday. What's that? Frick, trash. You can always tell it's trash because there's no resistance. Yikes. Come on, dude. Am I just gonna get trash out of this river? Do I need to upgrade my fishing rod? No, I'm not sure. I'm not sure, Molded. It sounds like you're referencing New York, but I still don't understand. Are you getting a trip to New York? Is that what's happening? That's like the first thing that comes to mind. Going to New York this Friday? Oh, wow. Nice, dude. Nice. Congratulations. That's quite an impromptu trip to have. Yeah, what the heck? Yo, what's up, Claude? How you doing, buddy? Dude, it's all trash out of this river. Nice. I've never been to New York. Hey, Holiday, that's your new name, boss? Yeah, even I've never been to New York, dude. I hope you enjoy yourself. I've wanted to go, but I just haven't had the opportunity. Guess we dropped the regular boys for this. All right, I think we still have time to go to the event. We're gonna try. Well, so far we've gotten some fish to donate, but we haven't gotten anything to offer yet. What about bugs? All right, so far we've gotten stuff we've already offered and caught. So no luck on anything new yet. We'll take these bamboo shoots out of here. We'll drop this off. Excuse me while I organize my hoarding problem. Thank you. Thank you. Yeah. There's a Nintendo store. Yeah, it's the Nintendo store, dude. Are you kidding me? It's the Nintendo store. It's the biggest Nintendo store in America. I think maybe even the only one. And it's the second in size compared to the one in Japan. Yeah, it's massive, dude. It's actually amazing. It's actually super, super cool. You totally got to go to there if you're going to go to New York. How long are you going to be in New York, if you don't mind me asking? Did you get my message on Discord? I totally did, Claude. I didn't get a chance to reply. I'm very buried in DMs right now. It's actually pretty sick. Let me show how sick it is real quick. I'm gonna do my best to catch up. But like, if you look at the right bar here, DMs go all the way until here. This is my server, and this is all DMs. I'm like, I've gotten to the point to where I've just let myself get buried, and I just have to dig out. So I'll get there though. But I did see your message. I managed to still see your message, and you do you, man. Yeah. You take your time, and Hyro Gaming Group and myself will be here. You know it, baby. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for reaching out and letting me know. I actually really appreciated it. Like when I read it, I thought to myself, okay, cool. You know, but I'll eventually reply back. You'll eventually hear from me. Yeah. Oh, well, it won't even matter because you don't have Discord on your devices. Right. So all is well. I appreciate you checking in though, dude. And thanks for letting me know, man. I hope you're okay. I hope everything's well in your world. And I hope you're managing to find a solace in the decision to just like unplug a little bit, do your thing, man. Focus on you. Get it. And I'm always here if you need anything, Claude. I really do mean that. And I'm not just talking Twitch stuff. If you need anything from me at all, do not hesitate to reach out, and I'll do my best. Yo, we'll see you, Cool Legendary Hero. Have a great day today, buddy. Thanks for popping in. You're going until Sunday night, so like 3 days. Dude, that sounds like such a wonderful little break from the world. Dude, I'm so happy for you, Molded Sandwich. Dude, I'm actually so happy for you. Dude, nice, man. I can't believe you're going to the big NY, man. That's so cool, dude. Good for you, man. Oh, I forgot. This event is not like any other event in the game. It doesn't have a start and a finish time. You just show up to the beach and you just do the stuff. Yeah, it's not like any other event. All right, let's do the shooting. Let's do the shooting game. How do I play this? Maybe we should put the music on so we can hear the minigame music. And we'll turn off the other music here. Okay, sick. Start shooting. 3, 2, 1. Go! I'm feeling it. I'm feeling the flow. Yo, what happened, Archie? Oh, what happened, poor little Archie? Only 180 points? Oh, boo-hoo, Archie. Go cry to someone who cares like your mama. Got played, slayed him. Who's next? Get wrecked, Archie. Beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. $20? Don't lie to me, game. It's all right. We'll fix that. All right. That's fine. That's fine. We're fine. We're big chilling. I'm the curling master. Just wait till I go on a cruise with a bunch of old people. I'm gonna school them. I'm the master. I've never even curled in real life. Don't need to. Because I'm just that good at everything that I do. All right, I'll chill. I'll chill. Let's play the match pattern game. Yo, what's up, Azelin? What's up, Frigid Phoenix? Yo, welcome to the show, dude. Here's a free lesson. Yeah. All right, let's roll. Yo, good morning. How you doing today, Frigid? I don't remember how to play this game. Okay, I got beat for round 1. Okay, I see what I'm doing now. I couldn't remember, like, I couldn't figure out, like, what I was doing. Okay. This one's gonna require a bunch of my brain chat. No, I didn't. No, I'm panicking. I'm messing up, dude. The hitbox in this game sucks. It's the hitbox. I'm telling you, dude. The hitbox doesn't know what it wants to do, man. Throwing. Yo, what's up, Dutson? Dude, how am I supposed to remember this? What do you want from me? I don't remember anything else. Did I get it? Nice. Whew. Good thing tying the house wins. Good thing tying is house win, dude. Nice, stupid Bobby. Look like a grown-up Archie, you punk. I need an uneducated opinion. Maybe I have one. Maybe. Depends on what topic. Do I dye my hair red again, or do I keep it the dark brown it is at the moment? I'd say keep it the dark brown that it is. Does anybody know when Coral Island is going to release on the Switch? It's supposed to be this year, Angel. Good morning, by the way, Angel. The curling master, I said. Yeah. It's supposed to be this year, but we don't know when. Doing well. It's Taco Tuesday. Work is going swimmingly and just vibing to the best of my ability, dude. Sometimes all we can do is vibe, baby. Bridget Phoenix, yo, Dark Link, good to have you here today, baby. What's up, Glitch0311? Welcome to the broadcast. Kana, yo, what up, Kana? Welcome to the show as well. Start magnet fishing. Dude, I'll never forget playing this as a kid on those little toys. Oh, I kind of forgot how to play for a second, but we're okay now. We want to avoid the darker colored ones, I believe. Come on, dude. I got played there. Come on. They close as soon as I drop the freaking bobber. I'm so pissed. Freaking Archie. You son of a B word. I'm gonna ruin this kid's day. I'm gonna make this kid regret to ever even be born. Oh, how you like that, Archie? Forgot to tell you. You were adopted. No. There's something hypnotic about this. With like the music and like the fish sitting there with their mouth open. That's right, Archie. Did the Halloween event recently and said out loud, I'm going to make Archie cry. I'm glad I'm not the only one. Let's go. A bit chilly out here, ain't it? Nothing unbearable, though. Kind of refreshing, if you ask me. All right, let's go. Let's do our trivia mini game. Here we go. Here we go. Fishing trivia. Sturgeon. Octopus, jellyfish. Dolphin, gator, stingray, swordfish. Tuna. Shrimp, shrimp. salmon, snapper, salmon, pink salmon. Oh, the puffer, parrot, box, sheephead. Oh no, I was doing so good. Polka dot, Bermuda, phantom ghost. Damselfish. Grouper, brown trout, brown trout. We were doing so good, man. We were doing so good. Oh. Sweet. This event specifically is super buggy from what I've heard. This event specifically is super buggy, I've heard. So like, I'm not surprised that the first time I've ever had this game crash was with that event. Because like, I've heard that this winter event is just completely buggy and messed up. The only problem is that the game only saves when you sleep. So now we're stuck. Redoing that whole day, which we didn't really do much. To be fair, we just kind of chatted and caught a couple bugs and fish. So not the end of the world, chat. It could have been a lot worse. Could have been a lot worse. All the events have been buggy for me. Games crashed several times. Yeah, my game hasn't crashed at all. And that was the first time we've dealt with that. Yeah, it's Groundhog Day. Yo, what's up, Alley Cat? It's time to crush Archie again. That's my face every time Power World crashes. True. Surprisingly, I haven't had a Power World crash either. But I have had the game do really weird stuff like spawn me under the ground and stuff like that. But that winter event and all of them in the fall event for me on Xbox. Play on Xbox, so I never even had functionality with the trivia. Wow. All right, I'm going to actually take this opportunity to just tinkle real quick because I have to. So we'll just take this opportunity to stand up and stretch, and I'll be right back. I'll be right back, chat room. I'm going to leave you here to your devices, and I will throw up. We'll just leave this song on. That's fine. I'll be right back. It's not going to be a long break. Give me just a second. Okay. Thank you for your patience, chat. And good morning, everybody. If you are just tuning in, welcome to the show. Hope you're feeling good on this lovely Tuesday. Just a quick little plug. We actually have a night stream here tonight. Quick scream in a pillow? No, not at all. Let's go ahead and adjust this command. I had a feeling it was outdated. So just a quick plug. Just a quick plug for those who are interested in my content. We have a night stream tonight at 6 p.m. So you can come on by for that. We're doing some variety. I don't know what we're going to be doing. I haven't decided yet. So come on by to find out. Maybe some Pal World. Maybe some Pal World. Maybe something cozy. I don't know. Whatever I'm in the mood to play. Yeah, we'll see. We'll see what we decide to pick up here tonight. Hang out. Dive into something here. Dive into something here tonight. So you can look forward to that. But the day is young, and we should dive back into some of this lovely game now, shouldn't we? Let's go. A little bit sad about the crash, but I've had worse happen in video games, so I'm really not too torn up about it, especially since I actually spent yesterday in game not doing anything. What is this? It's an imperative that you return to your position at Hyperforce. Your contract clearly states that you must provide us with a certain amount of work, which you have not completed to this date. If you do not fulfill this condition, we will have no choice but to file a lawsuit against you and seek compensation for the damages incurred by your lapse in judgment. However, we are willing to drop any retaliation against you if you return to work within a week. Regards, J. Doe Senior Manager. What? Is my old job in the game threatening me? What? What? Did my old job just reach out to me and threaten me? I was not expecting that. What just happened there? Yeah, what's up, Mary Bella? Yeah, if you all are just tuning in, if you just tuned in, jump in the chat. Let me know you're out there. I'd love to hear from you if I haven't already. How are you doing on this lovely Tuesday? Appreciate you tuning in today. What did I just read? Yeah. I didn't even know that was a thing. Dang, that crash like bugged out my machines. That crash like bugged out my machines. I almost want to restart the game again. I think my machines are bugged. Once you're at 3 batteries, the bars shouldn't still be going. We'll wait and see what happens. What's up, Vital Victoria? How you been, dude? All right, get our syrup farm going. They said you're done. How are you today, Mary Bella? What have you been up to? What are we gaming on today, chat room? Besides for super cozy Coral Island. This game is too cozy for its own good, to be fair. It's weird, but restart fixes it. Yeah, it's super weird. I fired up the Kameru demo now. Nice. Yeah, we were just talking about it. The Steam Next Fest. Boom, 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 boom. Drop all this stuff off. Playing some Paleo right now? What's up, Miguel? Dude, it was fun playing Paleo with y'all yesterday. Pata pata! Hope you had a good birthday, dude. Hope everything went well. Do you have any celebration plans for the rest of the week for the birthday? Have you already gotten that stuff out of the way? I did. It was great. Doom, 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 doom. All right. Fill up these machines again. Like I said, we didn't really do much. We could have probably spent the day better than we did yesterday, so maybe it was a secret blessing. I miss Discord and chill. It was a lot of fun. Yeah, we're gonna try to do it at least once a month, so look out for the next one. Homesick, so no gaming for me yet? Oh, man, there's nothing worse than being so sick that you can't game. It's one thing to like be sick enough to like, all right, I'm not going to work today. I'm sick. I'm not feeling good. But like you secretly can still like relax and play a video game. But then sometimes you get so sick that like you don't even enjoy playing a game, and that's the worst. Daughter and her boyfriend gave me whiskey coffee. Ooh, sign me up. Ooh. Ooh, 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 ooh. Okay. All right, take care of these mammonals again. Get these mammonals out here real quick. At least I can enjoy watching you, though. Well, I hope you feel better soon, Liz. Appreciate you coming and vibing with us. Yeah, we did Paleo yesterday. Yeah, you did miss Paleo. Sorry. Sorry to inform you. Yeah, we did Paleo about 2.5 hours into the stream yesterday. I haven't highlighted the VOD yet, but I will. And we checked out the update for the first time. We went through the patch notes. We played Hot Pot. We got addicted to Hot Pot. We played more Hot Pot. We pretty much, it turned into a Hot Pot stream. To be 100% fair. It kind of just turned into a Hot Pot stream. But like, I'm okay with that. I'll go back and watch. I ain't got no shame in that. Boom, boom, boom. Drop that off. There's our batteries. Okay. The batteries are good. I was a little worried, but they're good. I just dilly-dally until I can play Hot Pot again. So technically I got less batteries though. Last time I was able to harvest 3. This time I only harvested 1 each, but whatever. The machines and stuff being buggy in this game, I can forgive to some extent. Because like I've gamed my whole life, and like stuff being buggy is like just a part of gaming. It's not really a big deal. But I will admit it's like a little bit frustrating because of how focused I am on the machines this playthrough. It's like normally I don't even play the game this way. I just like process just enough to get by. But because I'm focused on processing everything so much in this game, all the processing machines kind of bugging out are like a little bit frustrating. It's like, okay. Okay. Oh, okay. So I guess we just go running around and doing the same thing we did yesterday. Which... just bugging and fishing around town. And going and hitting up the hardwood. We also did a little bit of lumberjacking, which I want to do that again. Sometimes you... like, I really need to get an upgraded net because that happens so often. Where I'll go to catch a bug in this game and I just can't. Like I can't get up to it before it just runs away. I think that means I need to upgrade my net. Yeah, we mostly just dilly-dallied in between Hot Pot and did a little bit of cooking as well. What were you up to yesterday, though, Maribella? How was your Monday? How have you been? I've been pretty good, Vito Victoria. Thank you for asking. I can never forget those cute little Kirby emotes. Come on now. Big Kirby fan. I've been thinking about Kirby in the Forgotten Lands so much. Yeah, I sneak up to him with the like this. Like I'm playing Animal Crossing. Is that not how this game works? Should I stop doing that? Gets better as the skill goes up. Nice. Got one. Can I fish here? No, it doesn't look like it. Can I fish here? Okay. I like the karate kicking the trees. It's like my favorite, dude. I'm on day 5 in Coral Island. Ooh, nice, Gingy. Have you been enjoying it so far? I mean, it's hard to say on day 5. Let's be real. This is the other way to the dig site. Nice, we got ourselves a chub. The intro is really strong, stronger than any other farming sim. Yeah, strong intro, I agree. Oh, this guy came back from his trip. What's this nonsense, Luke? What's this nonsense Luke said about you not making it to my dinner party last night? I won't take no for an answer. You need to stop worrying about being a bother. You're family, Ben. How about I make it easy for both of us? It would be an insult if you couldn't make it. Well, that's very kind of you. It isn't any trouble, sure. I'll join you guys. Attaboy. Now, where did you get this amazing lamp? I don't think I've ever seen anything like it. You better not charge a premium for that, Ben. It looks like it's been in the trash for a week. Luke, what's gotten into you? That was rude. But you're right, the lamp does look a little beat up. Some of the paint is missing, and it has a funny smell. Will it wash off, dear? It's no longer for sale, folks. I don't know what to tell you. It was a rare find. It has character. With these things, you either see it or you don't. Well, we don't. Okay, mate, let's close up the caravan. I've got a pie in the oven. I haven't really decided yet. I like, Yuri, maybe. But I haven't really gotten that far into that stuff, personally. That's me, yo, Bree. Hey, look who we have here. Yo, Blood Raven, what's up? Just going to say hi and pop into a lurk? Oh, yo, I hope you feel better soon, Blood Raven. I'm sorry to hear it. Yo, love in the chat for Blood Raven and anybody else who needs it, of course. Hello, Hylian, isn't it? It's real nice to see you. But you don't need anything, do you? Kind of about to close up here. You guys going somewhere? Quite an observation, yes. We're heading to the vineyard. They're having a roast. They're having roast or something. We're being fancy tonight. The IT girl, I'm trying to decide between the 4. Yeah, I haven't like put a ton of a thought into it personally, but there's a couple characters that I definitely have my eyes on. And I will figure that out as I progress into year 3. Oh, nice. We have the ability to teleport up here finally. Oh, nice. We finally opened up this back area. Yo, we can meet that final character, the weirdo wearing the bear suit. Where's he at? Dude, we know he's back here. I told chat that I know that's a human back there in a suit. And chat was all looking at me goofy when I said that at the beginning of the game. I was like, that is for sure a human wearing a panda bear suit. And everyone was making fun of me on the stream like, oh yeah, sure, Hylian. I'm telling you, where's he at? Maybe he doesn't come out till spring. I'm gonna expose this bear like people expose the bear at that zoo that was just a guy in a suit. Y'all remember that recently? Yeah, you know what I'm talking about. Or is he walking around? Yeah, maybe he took the suit off. Where did that happen again? Where was that at? It was somewhere in the States, I think. There was a sloth bear that just looked like a human wearing a bear costume, and a bunch of people on social media popped off that like this bear wasn't real. And I think in the end it just ended up being a sloth bear, and they stand all weird. It's pretty funny. That was like last year sometime. Yeah, what's up, Divakini? Was it? It might have been China. You're right. You're right. Now that you mention it, I think it was China. Yeah. Dude, what the heck? This fish is a monster. There we go. There we go. Got him. A red snapper. Nice. That's so strange. Yeah, it popped off on social media. There's this bear that just like people saw it and they couldn't help but think to themselves that it was fake. Like it was just some guy in a suit. Which is so funny, dude. We're in this era with like all the access to information has made us very skeptical, almost, and as we should be, of like all of our interactions nowadays. It's so easy to be so skeptical about like the simplest things. Nice little ground beetle. Or lease. Really? Really? I wonder if somebody ends up moving in or something there. I never noticed that. It's the winter event. I'm not like... I've lost my interest in the winter event. Like, I'm gonna go do it again, but like... I don't actually care about doing it again. I'm just gonna do it for the rewards. I'm so broke I just can't afford enough seeds to make decent money. The early game money grind in this game can be a bit much. Chicken suit, some random junk, poppy seeds, yeah, whatever. Clothing shop. Random coffee. Hot cocoa. Ooh. Hawaiian pizza. Ooh. Having met said panda thing, I'm keeping my mouth shut about it. Yeah, I had a feeling I might have unlocked. Actually, do I even want to interact with this again if it's going to crash? I don't know. It's kind of scary. It didn't do it last time in year 1, so I'm gonna call it a fluke. Frick. Come on, dude. Dude, they played me this time. The RNG this time. So this is actually RNG. I didn't realize that it could be different every time. They put the gold one inside of a duck. Like, what? They put the gold one like literally inside of a duck there. Like, come on, dude. I definitely didn't do that last time. Yeah, I agree, B. Kimberly. How are you today, B. Kimberly? Nice. Smoke. Yo, Prager. Now, this is epic. Birthday girl made it. Prager, it's your birthday today and you're gifting subs? What the heck, dude? That's not how that's supposed to work. Yo, birthday love in the chat. Happy birthday, Prager. Frick, dude. Are you doing anything for your birthday? Dude, I'm having the worst luck. There we go. There's definitely enough time to get the majority of these. So you're not really meant to stress here. We'll have to do it again. It's kind of an RNG thing as well, because if their mouths don't open in front of your fishing rod, that's it. You just don't get it. Should have made all the B-Day cakes for you at Hylian's yesterday. Went to the gym, got a free cupcake. Then I'm going out to dinner with a few friends later. Nice. Well, I appreciate you, Prager. Thanks for coming and dropping some love here, and happy freaking birthday to you, dude. Yo, what, Dr. Girlfriend, thanks for getting that love in the chat, dude. Holy heck. Thank you, chat room. Thank you, Ham Labs. Thank you, Simcetera. Thank you, Casino Roy. What the heck? Y'all are the best. Appreciate you, Prager. If you just got a gifted sub, make sure you drop some appreciation out there. I know I sincerely appreciate you for doing that. Again, on your birthday. Better cut that out. Nice. 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 All right, we got it. We can just chill. Been work logging, so someone may have said already, but I believe the part that usually crashes the game is the trivia. Yeah, see, I was able to do the trivia last year in game, so I didn't really all the way realize that. I was able to do it, but we'll just skip it. I guess the safe thing to do will be to just skip it. You've seen the game with Bobby causing crashes too? Yeah, we'll skip both of them then. Yeah, I don't feel like I hate to skip it because I like free stuff. But it's for the best. I don't want to have to keep redoing stuff. Let's be real, it's like not even always my style to do all the events in these games anyways. So it won't be the first time I've skipped events in these types of games, and it won't be the last. I think we can jump over the hole, right? Isn't that a thing? Yeah, nice. Inventory is full. Bronze kelp essence sent to mailbox. Oh, wow. Nice. Thanks. My inventory is kind of smacked right now, isn't it? You can avoid the Bobby Crash if you just walk away after the food completion or competition. Don't pick up the prize or your food. You get the prize in the mail and the game doesn't seem to crash. Interesting. All right, drop off all this stuff we collected. Some new fishies to be donated. No fish to offer, sadly. Looks like it's the rare fish that need to be offered to the goddess, not any of this casual stuff that I'm just catching anywhere. Just the casual stuff. Okay, drop off all this. Extra forageables in here. Drop off this random fossil node. Yo, what's up, sister honey? Hey. All right, boom. And we successfully did Winter 18 without a crash. Maybe we can try the trivia or Bobby's game tomorrow now that we got past that. I have to wait till nighttime to play those games, don't I? I think so.